welcome back to another video. You know it's a girl Shani. Please subscribe to this channel, leave a like, comment down below so I can get your guys views and reviews. So let's get into the video. So today I want to talk about my experience at the University of the West Indies Law School. So my first semester has been very highlighting, and it's a new experience, a new environment, and I'm just learning to adapt in that society and that schooling. So at first, my first few days were kind of like I didn't know what to expect. I have no knowledge prior to going to school of what to expect of the university life. Before going to school, I reached out to a couple persons on social media, in Instagram famous person, TikTok famous persons that were attorney at law. Some of them respond, and I asked them for some few tips before heading into school, because I wanted to do good at this. I wanted to ace all my exams and all my tests and all my assignments. I wanted to do well, so I need to know what to prepare for. So one of the tips were, I got some tips from some of the persons that I reached out to in regards of schooling. A person suggested that I read before going to class, and I read after class, so I have an idea for what the lecture was going to speak on today, and reinforce what I have learned. So that is a beautiful tip. I use that, and I have seen that it is so much easier, especially when it comes to studying. The big difference between high school and university is very major. You don't have anybody baby feeding you and telling you need to do this, you need to do that. You're on your own. You're responsible for your own self, because we're all adults there, so we're all responsible for our own self, our own everything, our own learning, everything we're just responsible for. While at school, your teachers will help you to navigate through high school and put you on your guard and say, guys, this is coming on the exam, or this is not coming on the exam, or whatever. We just have to study very vastly when we're studying. That's one of the big difference with high school and college. Another thing, I don't have a lot of friends, so I'm trying to work on that this semester, to get into knowing persons. So when I want a quick note, or I want somebody to talk about this specific topic on, I can call them, or they can call me, and we can vice versa exchange what we have learned and knowledge. That would be so much easier, because law it's a philosophy subject, and it's based on rules and the law. So it is mostly you understanding the law, and not it's not really a technical subject in a sense. So it's mostly has to do with theory, and you speaking and you understanding what is the law. So I need to work on that. So another challenge that I have faced going to school is I'm always scared. I'm always scared of my environment, and I guess that helps in keeping me safe, that I am afraid of something to happen. In some cases, I'm always vigilant. I'm always looking out. Who's that walking behind me? Why are you walking so near to me? I'm always so vigilant, because I've heard so much horror stories happening at the university, and I really don't want that to happen to me, and I'm kind of paranoid. So I make sure that I don't stay on campus late in the night and the evening. So if I have extra studying to do, I rather go in the day when it's bright, and I rather not eat lunch to go to the library to get some work done. My first semester, I'm rating on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, is my first semester was a 7.5, a solid 7.5, because there were some difficulty that I faced and encountered, especially somebody that don't have any idea of the university life. I couldn't find some of my classes the first few days. That was a challenge, because it's a kind of big faculty, so the classes are not, it is like on different levels, so you have to definitely know which story your class is on, and that's a kind of difficult. So that was a little challenge in navigating my space. Another challenge was like on like when you have different lectures, and therefore you have different teaching style. So for some lecture, they're not really very they teach different from our next lecture. So this lecture was very straightforward. She get to the point, or him get to the point, and you have this next lecture. She don't really know what she knows what she's talking about, don't get me wrong, but she don't know how to deliver it effectively and make you understand. So you have to therefore go and reteach yourself for in order for you to pass that exam. Guys, like, university is all about you just doing your best and you taking your future into your own hand. And also, like, the transport system is really bad at the university. When you reach at the back gate, you probably will be waiting an hour or two just to get a bus to come to Spanish Town. Like, halfway tree taxis are always there. That's another option, right? But it's a lot more money. The Spanish Town books are like rarely there. Like, they work on a time schedule, and they're really clustered, especially in the seating area. So it's like 5 persons or probably 6 persons in a row, not 5, 6 persons in a row. And if you know all the rows are stationed, it is like for probably 4 person maximum. And imagine fitting 6 person into a 4 person capacity. So it's a lot to deal with. And the food, so let's talk about the food. So it's a big campus, so it has a variety of food items, and the prices sometimes are very high, and they don't really have healthy options there. I mean, like, your regular food like rice and peas and fried chicken, but there's not like healthy option, because it's always just this or another, and you have to walk miles just to get a food. There's Burger King, there's a KFC on the campus, there's Juicy Patty on the campus. You have different types of cook shops, and therefore actually get food when you're really hungry, and good food that tastes really good, you have to go like a far distance. I mean, like, you're walking from, if you know Jamaica, it's like you're walking from Halfway Tree to probably Emancipation Park. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how far you have to walk to get good food on campus, and it's kind of hard to like get good food. I love, like, one of the things that I love about the university is that they have a gym. They have a gym free of cost, and you just need to bring your own stuff, your own things like personal items, and it's amazing. They have amazing equipment, they have trainers. So if you don't know what to do, you can always reach out to one of the trainers to help you in doing a workout routine per se. Another thing is that I like that there's not really a dress code, so you don't have to always be dressing in formal wear like in high school, where there was a stipulated uniform that you have to follow, a dress code. There wasn't like there's not a stipulated dress code, so you can like wear t-shirts, you can wear jeans, you can wear like items that you feel comfortable in. Even though that has the perks, and it also has cons, because some persons they be doing too much. Another thing that I love about the university is that we are mostly all adults there, and we can reason on a mature and intellectual level. Like, everybody is so smart. I have never been to a school where everybody is so smart. I mean, like, exceptionally smart. Like, these people care Like they care about their grade and their work and their ethics, and there are some persons there are lovely persons. Like you can't ignore the fact that you have some beautiful souls at the university. Another thing that I love about the university is that there's a vast majority of different cultures, so you get to experience different culture, different person view coming from a different society. It's such an amazing place, and I do hope that every child gets an opportunity to have a tertiary education, because all the things that we have learned in the secondary school and in the secondary level, it is very mediocre, and it is not true. Coming to the university, it has opened my eyes very much, and I really appreciate that. And it has also learned I have also learned to be humble, because now I appreciate that persons not everybody have this opportunity to get an education, and it has humbled me in a sense, because this is a privilege. So when I'm at school, I it's like in my back of my mind, this is a privilege to be here. So you have to do your best at all time. You have to be on your A game, and you have to just make persons proud, and most importantly, make yourself proud. That and so, another thing about the university is that you always have to be working, always have to be working. There's always something to be done, there's always work to be done, there's always revision to be done, there's always. Sometimes then you lose that consciousness of your self appearance. Like, you don't get to do the little stuff that you normally do because you're so fixated in your work, meaning that you're always working, so you barely have time to look in the mirror and get your hair done properly, to comb your hair, to do just the like those are the things that you normally do when you usually have time. So you have to always be on the rush, always be doing something, just in order for you to stay on your A game. And one of the things that I wish the university offered was like childcare services free of cost, because that tuition is very expensive. So I really wanted them to have like a childcare. So nice, it would have been so nice for them to have like a after childcare service. And in the future, I really want to like initiate that, because it would be a good thing for like young mothers and mothers overall, and fathers, because you do have fathers that is solely responsible for their child. So it would be like a good initiative for like persons when they don't have class, they can like um do a role thing, that if you don't have class, you can spend time with the kids and look after them, and or like employ somebody to do that. I know the university is a school, but if you can offer like services like gym and other little necessary stuff, I really think that child service could also be a place. And they do have like a child service thing, but it's a whole lot of money. It's like a lot of money. I don't want to quote the price because I don't really know for a fact. I just asked somebody and they just quoted a price, tell me, but it's really expensive. But to have like probably a reduction in price that everybody can afford, it would be so much better, because you don't have to rush go home to pick up your child. Somebody will be there at school with your child, and you just go and pick up your child and head out. So that would be a good initiative. So if anybody have the power that is watching this to like initiate something like that, we will really appreciate it, like especially mothers. And school, university is a lot different from high school, especially my high school. I have to keep on comparing university to high school, because that's the last level that I have been through, the secondary system. So it's very different in finances as well. You have to pay your school fee for you in order for you to do your exam. If you don't pay that tuition, you're not going to be able to sit those exams, and that means you will be pushed back, or you have to unfortunately drop out of school. That is why, guys, I am trying my utmost best to pay off my tuition before it reached the nitty-gritty, and I have to be rushing and getting finances to pay it off. And I really want to complete this degree because this is my dream, and everything depends on this at this point. My life depends on it. This my literally life depends on this degree in making my life easier and better for my family, and in order for me to help them, because I'm the only one that is able to help them at this point, because we don't have a lot of family that will step in and help us. So I am the only person that can help my family at this point. And my mom, she is um elder, so she's reached the retirement age. And my brother, he suffers from schizophrenia, and my son also depends on me as well. So I have to make sure that I do this not for myself alone, but for my family and for everybody, the Planka Nation, and especially Auntie Dana. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and thank you for supporting me always. This means a lot to me. And thank you, aunties and uncles, for reaching out to me and just sending me love all the time. God bless you.